What's up? So I have a couple other videos that I need to put out, kind of talking a little bit about my hiatus thing that I've been taking. Maybe I'll make those public. I don't know. That's not the point of this video. The point of this video is to remind you that while you're out there getting your prepping items, to make sure you get some seeds. This is my very unorganized box of seeds. It was very organized, and then my younger son was like, I want to plant a garden too, and went and just tore through it all. So, make sure you pick up some seeds. A lot of them you can see like 50 cents. That was at Walmart. Some other ones in here are like $1 or something. Oh, a lot of them are actually 50 cents, but like $1.44 is the most expensive seeds that I have bought in, and they don't particularly work that much better than the cheap seeds. So even if you can't afford like a whole bunch of packets like this of the more expensive variety, they sell seeds at Dollar Tree, and they also do have 50-cent spots at Walmart. So on the big displays that you see of the seeds, you'll see the dollar something on one side, but you have to look for the different sections of the different manufacturers or packagers or whatever of the seeds, and you will find the cheaper ones. So make sure that you grab some while you're out there prepping. I've noticed that a lot of people are, going and buying the beans and everything and the rice and whatnot so they can have some stuff on their shelves. But not a lot of people are thinking about growing beans themselves. So I decided to do a little experiment before I went and bought some bean seed packages, and I just took some store-bought beans, some of the cheapest varieties that I could find that have been sitting in the back of my pantry for my hurricane supplies for a long time, and I just put them in a wet paper towel in a Ziploc bag in a warm spot, and they germinated, which means they started growing. So I have chickpea and what was this? Navy beans. These are lentils. I have a lot of lentils growing. I really like to put lentils in my curry. This one is a black bean. I really like, let's see if I can move it without hurting it too much. You can see the kind of purplish color on the underside of the leaves. I like that so much. Let's see, these are more chickpeas, I think. Yep, I got a lot of chickpeas growing too. Chickpeas are really good when you mix them up with like some mayonnaise and stuff to make some salad. It almost tastes like chicken salad or tuna salad. So there's a little note for you. I'm sorry if you can hear the the flush in the background. My kids are waking up. This is cauliflower. So these are just some things that I've been starting. Like I said, the beans were from store-bought, and then I have been planting a whole lot of the other seeds to see what I can grow in my sandy Florida yard. So just grab some stuff, and who knows, if you need to plant it, then it's there. If you don't need to, have it this year necessarily, then seeds are great to put in your long-term prep supply. But, I know a lot of us have seen the MSM talking about make sure that you have at least 2 weeks supply. And then they're like, well, really if you're quarantining yourself and then if it's still going around, maybe you should have a month supply. And now I've seen a few people on media now. I'm not talking about like, preppers and stuff, because I think all of us are like, well, you could just, hunker down forever. But now there are people saying 3 months. So I'm curious to see if there are going to be more and more people saying 3 months versus just 2 weeks or 1 month. But, I think as preppers, a lot of us have some of the stuff on hand that we need. If you don't, then there are some really good cheap options. Remember, rice and beans are great. Even if you can't buy a bunch, hey, get a pack of beans and take a few out, start them, try to germinate them, see if they start growing. If they start growing, then, you have, about 3 to maybe 4 months until you'll be able to start harvesting. So there's some long-term prep for you. We don't need to just be thinking about long-term prep like what's going to be able to last on the shelves for years. Because really you're probably not going to have that stuff for years. You're probably going to end up going through it. So you do need to have a few months, but also keep in mind that after a few months you're going to want more fresh food. You're not going to want to keep eating canned stuff forever, okay? So get some seeds, grow some stuff. If you're curious about this little setup that I have, this is from the Dollar Tree. It's just a bin from the Dollar Tree. I'm sorry my nails are dirty. I dig in the dirt. So, bin from the Dollar Tree, cups from the Dollar Tree, poked holes in them. Yep, dirt from Walmart for, I think it was a couple bucks for a bag of potting soil. And there is my setup, my seedling setup. Yay! And another one, which is really cheap. Sorry, I gotta come over to my window over here, is an egg container, which is great for starting seeds in. Look at those little babies. They're so happy. We got, let's see, this is cabbage and tomatoes, and my bell peppers are refusing to grow. And they had like one sunflower that grew that I took out of there. So not everything is going to be successful, but don't let that discourage you. Just try it. Try it. You might like it. And there's a home to kale. So, I'm just saying. While everybody's running around worrying about what they can prep on their shelves for months and months and months and even a year, let's try to remember as preppers that, like, farming and growing stuff is a thing. Alright, especially right now with it being spring, it's so lovely out. Okay, everybody, so I hope that you're doing wonderfully. I hope that you are staying safe, and as I said, I might put out a few other videos that I've uploaded, but they're just left on private right now. I don't know. We'll see. I hope you're all doing great. I'm still thinking about all of you, praying for you. I just got a lot of other stuff going on right now. So thank you for watching, and have a wonderful virus-free day.